Hi, I'm Jeff and welcome to Ultimate Drone Guide. In this review I'm going to be looking at another Kaiser Baas, but this time it's the Theta mini racing drone. As you can see, it's a little bit sporty looking. It comes with these prop guards. They're already actually attached to it. If I switch it on, you've got your blue LEDs on the front, red on the back. And just so you can see a little bit more when it's flying, you've got two LEDs on the front. You can switch them off if you want. Switch that off. It's got a 720p video camera, this one, which is actually just there. Now the battery, you only get one battery, and it's a proprietary battery, this one. Now to charge it is a little bit odd. Slot it in, and you can charge it one of two ways, either plugging that in like that and you plug that into the wall, which is a little bit awkward, or you can actually take it out, and it took me a little while to fathom this out. You actually just push that in there. At first it doesn't feel a very good fit, but you push it down hard, that's it there. I think it's a bit awkward to charge it, but that's the way to do it. Okay, it's got little sponges on the feet. That's it there. And you get spare props and a screwdriver. And the transmitter itself, it's comfortable in the hand, and the only thing I would say about it was the controls are a bit odd, and the reason I say that is you've got this like D-pad here, and that one is for the rate, the speed. That one knocks the LEDs off, that's for the trim, and then you've got your headless mode and your trim buttons here. I think it's a bit confusing, and then that does your video, but I'll go through it a little bit more when I've binded it. It takes 4 AAA batteries onto the manual. It's quite a thick manual because it's got quite a few different languages in, but as usual I always look. I mean, although I've said the transmitter is a little bit confusing, it does tell you all the buttons there, what they all do, but you just got to remember them. I've charged the battery, so let's give it a flight test. It takes around 60 minutes to charge it. Right, let's get it. Oh, I'll go through the transmitter. This is your photo video button. This is your throttle. That's to spin it left and right. Your D-pad. That's to knock your LEDs off. That's your speed rates. That's your trim. That's your headless mode. That's your return. That's your pitch forward. That's to pitch back, that's to make it roll to the right, that's to make the Kaiser roll to your left. These are your trim buttons, and this is your 360, this is your flip button. To bind it, you first of all switch this on, and then switch the transmitter on, knock the throttle up, knock the throttle down, and that'll be it binded. Now you have to calibrate this before every flight, so to do that you get both your joysticks and move it to the left, and that's it. Okay, so let's give it a go. Now this is in rate 1. See if it needs trimming. Maybe it's a little bit to the right, but it is breezy, so okay, we'll leave it in rate 1 for now. Now it seems to as though it wants to spin for some reason, so I might Okay, so hopefully that's it trimmed. It's in rate 1. Now what I'll do, I'll press the photo button and we'll take a photo. Hopefully that's took a photo. You just press the button for the photos. But in rate 1 it's pretty docile. Like it's fighting that breeze. I'll put it in rate 2. So that's it there. That's a little bit better. Now I have to say, sometimes it's a bit difficult to see what's front and what's back on this. So that's rate 2. Which is a little bit faster. Right, it's in rate 3. Now the LEDs have started to flash, so I'm not really sure why it's flashing. I don't know if it's actually taking any photos. I mean, it is quite a nippy thing. Okay, I'll press the video button. Hopefully. Now I think that should be videoing. I'm hoping. I'm not sure why the LED lights are flashing. What I would say is the actual throttle, if you just knock it a little bit, it doesn't half drop like that. So that's a little bit concerning. So I wouldn't recommend this as a beginner quadcopter. It's really responsive, the throttle on this. So I'm hoping it's videoing. I mean, this is a racing drone, and then I'm having this problem again with it actually just disconnecting from the transmitter. So I'm not sure why it's doing that. Now I have to say, this is my second Theta drone, because the first one did the same. It gets to a certain distance, which can only be, what, if 10, 20 feet, and it's just cutting out. So let's try again. It just stops responding, which is a shame because it's quite nippy. There, it's done it again. So this isn't turning out to be a very good review. So unfortunately I can't really recommend this drone. It's the second one I've had that's just cut out. So up to now I'm not really particularly a fan of the Kaiser Baas drones. I've had a lot of trouble with both of them that I've reviewed. But you could take this with a pinch of salt. You may get one and it may be fine, but up to now I've had trouble. I'm going to stop the video. I think that's it there. Right, we'll try again. Right, you see it seems to get to about 20 feet and it obviously has a connection issue. Well, I think that time the battery's gone. So overall, with the battery issues of i.e. trying to charge it and also connection problems, I really wouldn't recommend this drone. It looks really good and when it flies quite well, but I wouldn't recommend buying it. It's £99. If you have any questions, please comment below. If you enjoyed the video, please smash the like button and click subscribe for more reviews, and I'll see you in the next video. Adios.